What's up, everybody? It's your boy P from Loud Pack. Hope everybody doing alright. Just want to hop back in with another video. Today, man, I want to touch on something, just a topic that just curious to how y'all feel about it, you know. But in the wake of recent events, man, should boxers be careful of their affiliation? And when I say that, I mean, I get it, you know, some boxers grew up with other entertainers in other fields, or are connected to other entertainers in other fields, maybe by management or whatever the case. Like I say, some of them actually grew up together, but in my opinion, a boxer or any athlete is kind of different from other entertainers, such as a rapper, a musician, mainly a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because a fighter lives very disciplined and clean lifestyle, supposedly a clean and disciplined lifestyle. And you know, a rapper, part of their image is partying, having a good time, drugs, women, all the things that are not really good for athletes. And it's just a few fighters over the years have been, you know, kind of associated with some things that, you know, they need to be staying out the way of, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because like rappers want to say, that's one of the most dangerous jobs out today. I don't really agree with that, but in the same token, it's something to be mindful of. So, you know, in the recent death of Takeoff, rest in peace Takeoff, by the Migos, allegedly, it's been like footage of Shakur Stevenson being standing right next to him right before the shooting. So it's like, you know, we all understand the young elites are hanging out together, and we understand that Shakur Stevenson is signed to Jay Prince through some type of management, I believe. So we get it, but in the same token, he put himself in a bad situation because, you know, you got the internet police who spotted him, TMZ, you know, major outlets are, you know, spotted him at this shooting. And like I said, man, if you don't have anything to do with something, that's the last thing you want to be a part of. And to be honest, you know, like I say, the entertainment that rappers do is not necessarily the same entertainment as a fighter. So like dice games and stuff, anybody can gamble, but it's just like, you know, some stuff is kind of connected to street stuff, and rappers want to be street. So, you know, I get it, but in the same token, you know, some of the stuff the rappers are partaking in can be very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the vibe of what's going on. You know, dice games been dangerous with this just a little bit of money. So if it's big money on the table, they definitely can go left. So it's just like, you know, anybody, you gotta be careful who you associate with. You know, they got Shakur Stevenson. You know, he catching a lot of backlash now because the fans feel like, you know, he should be saying something about what happened. You know what I mean? At the where he witnessed during the shooting. And you know, Shakur Stevenson is in a hard situation because it's like, it's kind of like Atlanta versus Houston right now. And Shakur Stevenson, like I said, being signed to Jay Prince, he kind of his loyalty kind of, you know, go that way with the Houston guys, Mob Ties, and Jay Prince and Jazz Prince and all the family over there. So, you know, he kind of been quiet about the whole thing. And I think yesterday or a few days ago, he finally popped up and did an interview. You know, it wasn't nothing about what happened, but it's just like people want him to say something. about it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful of your association and your affiliation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the people not wrong. They spotted him there, and it's a lot of questions about what happened. So he just kind of put himself in a bad situation. So that's what I'm just saying. It's like you really have to be careful, you know, how you moving out here. You know, Earl Spence is really close to Yella Beezy, and you know Yella Beezy was shot up on the highway, and just a lot it's a lot of dangers out there, man, that, you know, in my opinion, if a boxer just lived the life of a boxer, he won't really be caught up in some of that extracurricular stuff that's going on out there. You know what I mean? Adrian Broner, for example, he wanted to rap and be a fighter, and we see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Those two worlds can't coexist. You know, because like I say, the fighter is disciplined. You know, whether he's got people around him making him be disciplined, or he's just disciplined on his own. But, you know, as far as a rapper, it's like part of their image to be undisciplined. You know what I mean? To be hanging out, partying, and doing what they do. It's part of their image. I get it. It's their job. But, you know, a fighter is to keep himself clean and fight shape and perform come fight night. So, like I say, man, anybody out there, not just fighters, you got to be careful of your association, because you definitely do get sucked into things that don't really have nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, allegedly, according to the internet, you know, they got pictures of Shakur Stevenson at this shooting, and now they like putting pressure on him, the fans, and eventually maybe the law, because, you know, they want to talk to people that was there, and he was a high-profile name that was there. So, you know, like I said, it's just something to think about. I know some of these guys are homies and all that, but like I say, a boxer, his life is training, family, and fighting. You know, it's not the same as a rapper. Even though you might see fighters wearing jewelry and this, that, and the third, that's because the hip hop culture is so influential on everybody. But they not living the life of a rapper. They not hanging out, partying all night, drinking and drugging and popping pills and, you know, banging any and everything. You know, some of them are, but, you know, the ones that are at the top of the game, they keeping their nose clean and staying focused and doing what they got to do. So, you know, I was just noticing that I was seeing a lot of stuff about Shakur Stevenson, you know, catching backlash, you know, I mean, because at the end of the day, he was supposed to be cool with the Migos too. So, you know, one of the Migos died, and it was, you know, it's just a bunch of mess, to be honest. So I'm just saying, I'm not even going to get into all of those details, because that's kind of irrelevant. But I'm just saying, you know, I'm just noticing a couple fighters definitely getting dragged into stuff that don't have nothing to do with them because of their association. So, like I say, in my opinion, I get it, but a fighter kind of got to be focused. While he fighting, when you retire, then you can hang out and live the life of a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, while you in your career, because a rapper is in his career, those things benefit his career. Ops and beefs and all the stuff that they got going on, but that's not in the fight world. You know what I'm saying? You don't particularly hear fighters getting shot at or shot. I mean, anything can happen, but I'm just saying it's not the norm for a fighter. You know, and the reason is because most of the time fighters out the way. They in training camps, when they not training, they with their family, and, you know, kind of staying away from all those temptations out there. But I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all hop in the comments. Let me know. Do you feel where I'm coming from, though? Like how they got to be careful with their association, because it's two different things. Like I feel that they might both be young and both be successful entertainers, but it's two different types of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to separate the two. You know what I'm saying? And by no means am I saying Shakur Stevenson wrong by hanging out with Jake Prince, who he is affiliated with. But I'm just saying, now that it was a shooting and they caught him on camera, it's just like, You know, he don't need that in his life. He's a fighter. He's focused on fighting. Now, you know, because he was at this particular place and allegedly, you know, he was at this particular place, he kind of being dragged in to some stuff. So, you know, like I said, once again, be careful of your association and your affiliation. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, the law might want to talk to Shakur Stevenson. It's not just the internet people. Oh, internet people doing so. The law might want to talk to him. They seen the footage. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, everybody know, don't everybody really trying to talk to the police when they don't really had to. So that's just something to think about. But anyway, like I said, man, just over the years, just seeing a couple big name fighters kind of getting caught up in some stuff that really ain't the norm for fighters, you know. So just wanted to touch on that a little bit, especially with the recent, you know, death of Migos, 1/3 of the Migos, Takeoff, and just how they seen Shakur Stevenson standing like right next to him. I mean, at the end of the day, thank God that, you know, Shakur Stevenson's still here and ain't nothing happened to him. Because like I said, he could have got shot. You know, had nothing to do with that. You know, ain't in no beefs or nothing, but just being there, he could have lost his life like Takeoff, and it would have been, you know, another tragedy, another young man gone for nothing. So, you know, that's the point I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay out of harm's way and be careful how you move out here. So, but yeah, y'all hop in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think. You know, do y'all think Shakur Stevenson is like obligated to say something about that situation? You know, it's a sticky situation, you know what I mean? Or he should just steer clear of it, you know, if he can. Y'all make sure y'all like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good YouTube stuff. Make sure y'all check me out on IG at Loud Pack Boxing. Check me out on the Jab Effect at Loud Pack Boxing. Check me and my partner Carmo Breaker 99 out on IG at the Jab Effect as well. And that's all I really got, man. Like I say, it's your boy P. Y'all stay out the way, be safe, and I'm out.